Hello my friends. Today I'm recording this video from my kitchen because this video about insects which can be living in your kitchen too. Maybe not living, but at least can come to your kitchen occasionally from a shop with processed food or with processed cereals. And who are these insects? These insects are beetles. Yes, what is the white substance here on the screen? This is a porridge, oat porridge. I put several drops of porridge from the can from my refrigerator here to show you here the porridge. On the upper side you can see here dry oat from the box and white substance. This is cooked porridge. And what is inside? Inside you can recognize carefully beetles. And how did they come here? Here there are 11 beetles, 19 beetles and one larva, 12 totally beetles which are pests of stored products. And you can see them on the screen now. How did they come to my porridge? Actually, I noticed one day 2 of these beetles on my table in the kitchen, and I was thinking, why did they come here? What is became infested? What kind of food? And I couldn't recognize because all my food and cereals were packed. At least I didn't see these beetles before in my packs with food. But when I cooked porridge, put in a refrigerator and wanted to have a supper, I noticed something in my porridge. Yes, this picture came to my eyes. Some drops of porridge had beetles. I had suspicion that these beetles have infested something in my kitchen. Yes, and it's true. They infested oat porridge. And they infested, to be precise, not a porridge, but cereals of oat. And I cooked them together with oat porridge, oat cereals. Here I cleaned them in a drop of water. Some became here clean. I washed them. But some I took with my forceps from the porridge. And you can see them carefully. Yes, very easy to recognize these beetles, because these beetles can be identified as sawtooth rain beetles. Yes, in Latin name Oryzaephilus surinamensis. Surinamensis because we were described on the base of material which came from Suriname. But now these beetles, these are dangerous pests, are spread all around the globe. They have a global distribution. They can come to cereals, to different plant materials and eat it. And these are beetles, and this here small larva in the center of screen. Yes, this larva is larva of these beetles. Beetle is about size 2-3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters at maximum. Sometimes, of course, you can find some black spots, black shells in a porridge, and it's not beetles. These are shells of some weeds after processing of oat or another cereals. But here you can see clearly legs, elyters, antennae, and beetles, small tiny beetles. Definitely we came here to eat this cereal. And 2 sawtooth rain beetles were developing on different plant material. and females of this beetle have a very high reproduction abilities and fertility. Females lay eggs very quickly, up to 170 eggs each female can lay. See, you can see here beetles with open elytras, with body, and body is very flattened, long antennae, and elongated and long body as well. And on both sides of thorax, middle part of the body, there is serration of horns or tooth-like serration, tooth-like protuberances on the both sides of thorax from one side and another side, so like a saw. That's why we have a name, saw-toothed beetles. What we are doing here, larvae and beetles were feeding on different plant material, and you see here, and they became dead here because I cooked oat. What do we eat? We eat different material. Common food can be different. These beetles were serious pests of stored products of vegetable origin, like cereals. This can be rice, wheat, barley, maize, oat, or some products like a bread, like a pasta, like cookies. Infestation of dried fruits can be very common. This can be currants, raisins, sultanas, some nuts. The small size, just 2-3 millimeters of beetles, enables them to hide in crevices, and they can easily penetrate different boxes, and they hide inaccessible for sprays and fumigants. That's why difficult to avoid them and to spray against them. Actually, if left unchecked, this species, these tooth-like sawtooth rain beetles, can spread easily through a grocery store and can cause really serious damage. And how we come to houses? In houses, these beetles can be brought indoors as a contaminants of purchased goods, different cereals and products. They are really serious pests also in a farm stored grain, which can become moldy or sprout. So far, what did I do with these beetles and with my oat cereals? I immediately put it to freezer of my refrigerator under the temperature -20 to stop them, because I found them in carton box with oat cereals, which was just open and without any sealed plastic material. They just easily come inside this carton box and could come outside through some holes. That's why, to avoid infestation, I put them immediately to freezer under -20 degrees. So maybe tomorrow morning I can give these cereals for birds outside, because today, 2nd day of December, it's cold, and some pigeons will be very happy to eat even infested oat cereals. But I guess beetles will be dead inside these cereals too, so I would be able to take the box, which I put in a plastic pack, and threw it away somewhere at the street to feed birds. So that's why. What is the conclusion? The conclusion is you need to be very careful to buy some cereals or some products like bread, pasta, some cereal, some raisins, currants, sultanas, only in well-packed plastic boxes, plastic packs, or at least in sealed boxes, in sealed packs. So in sealed packs they are more protected, at least infestation can be less. But if package is not packed properly, it can be easily infested by these beetles, which have, as I said, very flattened body, small size, and they can easily penetrate any, even plastic box or carton box, through some crevices, through some holes, and infest it and develop inside like these tiny larvae in the right angle and eat cereals. Of course, this porridge not became poisonous, but some sensitive people will be not very happy to see small beetles inside your spoon with porridge. I'm not so sensitive, but at least I collected them all from my porridge plate to show these beetles on screen for your attention. So you see this beetle with legs, elytrus and antennae well visible, and this is oat cereals. Dry one on the right side and cooked one on the left side. This is dry oat, and the right side cooked with cooked beetles. So conclusion is to be careful about food which you are buying, about place where you are just storing it. Don't keep it too much for a long time, and buy food, plant food, cereals in well packed, in well sealed jars or plastic packs. And to avoid them, just immediately throw away them. If your pack with material, food material became infested, or at least try to freeze it under -20 in freezer to stop infestation, and later you can decide what to do with this material, because some contaminants will be inside food, some larvae, some feces, so under high infestation maybe the taste can be different, and you can find some bodies of larvae and beetles inside cooked material, cooked cereals or cooked pasta. So that's a story about sawtooth rain beetle, Latin name Oryzaephilus surinamensis. Big size photos and video I took under the microscope. You can find it also on my channel, but this video about beetles in a kitchen just became very unusual. That's why I took video and threw away these beetles from my freezer and from my plate too, because they are not tasty. Thank you for attention. Write in your comments, have you seen any beetles or any infested material in your kitchen? What did you do? Are you worried about very much or not so much? Are you hating beetles and insects in your indoors? And if you need some advices or identification, what is the insect came in your door in your house, in your kitchen, in your building, you can send me email, send photo, and I can help you in identification and to find some measures how to avoid these beetles or other insects, how to get rid of them from your house. So subscribe to my channel, press like, write your comments, and visit my page of Patreon for some donations. This will be a very good idea to support my channel through donation on the page Patreon. Thank you for watching. Best greetings from Ukraine. My name is Dr. Victor Fursov, entomologist, beekeeper teacher. Good luck. See you soon on my channel as subscriber. And write your comments. Bye bye.